Okay, so I'm back from yoga class teaching. Sorry, I'm a mess, whatever. And yes, right behind me are sleeping rolls because we're going to go camping. And I decided to come out and do one of my yoga principles. But I decided not to do them as structured as I had been before. Just, if you want to know the one that I'm telling you, just ask me. Okay? So I'm going to talk about compassion and forgiveness and controlling behaviors and betrayal. Okay, so it's like a soap opera, right? So yesterday I got handed a really big dose of betrayal, like a karmic dish. Really big dose of it, okay? And it, at first, of course, it made me upset, and then I was just laughing about it because it was just so ridiculous. And it doesn't matter what happened because it's just, people do things and whatever. But I did text my girlfriend. I was like, I just got handed a big dish of karmic betrayal. And, she was nervous at first. She was like, oh my gosh, I don't like the sound of that. I'm like, oh, don't worry. It was completely comical. And what I mean when I say that is that my reaction to get mad was really funny. I mean, and this is just a little note about, like, my computer rant. I think in comedies, why so often people are put into situations where they get mad is because it's really funny to watch someone have a fit because it's really stupid, it's a waste of time, and it's ridiculous, and we can all relate to it because we all get angry over things, whatever tips us off, presses our buttons, people know how to really, put it to you. And if you have that kind of energy in you, if you're in a situation, it'll bring it up out of you. Now, I'm not talking about righteous anger or someone has truly done something wrong. I'm talking about even like little silly situations, like you're in a store and someone like just runs into your cart or something. I mean, like just little things. Big things I'm not talking about. I mean, big things, there's time for right and wrong. But in this betrayal of our little soap opera here, I had asked someone to promise me something that they weren't able to do. And, when I think about it now, I wonder if they really could have kept that promise because whatever, blah, 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 blah. So when, it came to the fact of the matter that, they did or said whatever they said that was this betrayal factor, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, game over. I'm leaving. Okay. And I picked up my kids and I got my kids and I'm like, we're out of here. And I was still so angry. I was just seething with anger. I was so upset that I kind of, like when a dog pees on the carpet, you rub their nose in it. I definitely rubbed their nose in this. After they apologized to me, he was like, I am sorry. And I was like, oh yeah? If you ever want to raise the ire of a person, of a mother, to protect her children, right? You just don't go there. Like, I've heard that in nature, the most fierce animal is a mother. But the more fierce animal is the wounded mother, to protect her kids. So, I had to, get in the zinger. I just let that animal nature come right out of my mouth, and it was seething. That that scene that Bill Cosby, Dr. Cosby describes where flames out of the eyes? Yeah, it was like that. But with my mouth, I said something that really I knew would twist his heart. And it equally burned my own, and that's the thing about when you sling a zinger at someone, it's always going to hurt you just as much, even though you think it's going to feel good. You remember that line, I think it was in Sleepless in Seattle, where he tries to tell her, it never feels good to say that last word or whatever it is, and she finally gets that chance to say what she wants to say, and she realizes that it doesn't feel good. It's kind of like that. So there it was. I'd had this experience or whatever. I left. I picked up the kids. We're out of there. And it's so funny because whenever, you know how they say that whenever you're pointing at someone, you have like 3 fingers pointing back at you. It's like if you accuse someone of doing something that really there's something going on, that you're recognizing something in someone else sometimes that's making you angry, that you don't like about yourself. And just as much as I was accusing or condemning this other person of this betrayal, whatever, blah, 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 I'm sure that I, within that situation, must have also done somewhat of the same in my own way. And I can think of different things that make that true. And yet, you know, it's like you to apologize to a person, because I think I want to apologize to him for that last dinger. I just don't know if I can get in touch with him now. But I only want to apologize to him if it's not going to hurt his feelings, because it's just like in a 12-step where they say that unless it causes harm to another person, that you don't want to make amends or whatever. So that's the yoga principle I'm talking about today. And I hope you were able to make sense of that. And on days when you see me when I'm like not always the happiest person or whatever, on a day when I feel weak and I have a little rant or whatever, you know that I'm just human like everybody else. But it probably is really funny to see me angry because I just look ridiculous. And I know that I look ridiculous. I know I look like the silliest person when I get angry because whatever, it's just silly. Anyway, well, I hope you all are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. And oh, the capper on this was, afterwards we went to Chinese food, and my fortune cookie said something to the effect of, compassion is the cure more than criticism. Oh, yep. So an ounce of compassion is definitely worth more than a pound of criticism. And that reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Eleanor Roosevelt, which said, "Advice like snow sticks best when it falls softly." So there you go. That's my vlog for today. Have a great day. Bye.